So this is the wrap-up for the live market open for January 11th, 2017. Today is Trump Day. That's a big event. Beforehand, we had the dollar hit by the Fed minutes that assumed too much from Trump, but now we'll hear from the Donald himself. The NFP data in the US has been good. A big rise in wages, 2.9%, and that's positive news. The pound has been pounded quite heavily by political news, despite economic strength in the UK. And today we have the press, as Ford mentioned, the press conference by Trump. That's the big event of the day at 4 GMT. Other figures are a bit less important today. We do have another big event this week on Friday in terms of economic data. We have retail sales in the US, always a big market mover, and Chinese trade balance, also worth mentioning. Today's trading, let's zoom in back to the hourly chart, is quite slow. So we had the European market open, but nothing happened. We're back to a frustrating narrow range on euro dollar, 105.20, 104.60, 103.40 to the downside, to the top side, 106.60, 107.10. Pound dollar, the pound has been hit quite hard. The current range is 121 to 122. Dollar yen, here we're seeing the weakness of the US dollar, support 115, resistance, well, I would say strong resistance at 117.80. Dollar CAD, the Canadian dollar, found its fresh strength once again, support 131.80, resistance 133.20. Aussie dollar, nearing the 74 level, 74.50 as resistance, some support there at 73.75, followed by 73.10. Next big resistance, 75. Kiwi dollar, battling the 70 level. We began the show under this line, and we're currently over this line, but the battle has not been concluded. 68.80 is low support, 71.40 high resistance. Watch out also for the price of oil. Not moving much this morning, but it fell back under the previous double top of 52. Of course, worries about OPEC. Usually, there's an inverse relation between the US dollar and oil. That means weaker oil should result in a stronger dollar. But at the end of 2016, the price of oil moved on its own, and so did the US dollar. Okay, thank you very much, everybody, for all the questions. Thank you for coming to the show, as usual. And thank you, FX Street. As usual, you can watch the show from the beginning to the end once again on FX Street, on Forex Crunch, and of course the separate video clips from the segments we did. We talked about the currency of the week was the Aussie dollar, talked about the upcoming events the week ahead, and two separate technical segments, one for majors and one for crosses, if you want more about euro pound or whichever currency. So that's it for today.